So I'm going to get 5 eggs and 3 strips of bacon. I know. Protein goals met. Bomb. So what you want to do is you want to keep whisking it until you get those little bubbles. Almost looks like a custard. You got the pan preheating. You know, the moment you open the package, you increase the chances of it getting bad. And this is not no cheap piece of bacon. It's like $9 a pack. I believe there's, I don't know how many strips are in here. I would say maybe 7 to 8 strips, which goes by pretty quickly. I eat a lot of bacon and a lot of eggs. So I can literally run through a pack of bacon in 2 days and 80% of the carton of eggs in a few days. We'll bake it first for like about 3 minutes. We will air fry it evenly on both sides for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes each. I don't want it to be too burnt, and we should be good to go. So I usually put the bacon in first, thinking we're gonna do some butter today. This is something you don't see me do often. I'm allergic to dairy, but since I'm gonna put it on the pan, a lot of the dairy contents will burn off, and I just really want the butter for the consistency when it comes to the eggs. Look at that. So we stir it so we can get even heat throughout the eggs. Powder. Keep stirring, let it sit, and then wait for those curds to start popping up. So I'm feeling a hot coffee today. So I'm going to pull 2 shots. I think I'll do this one. All right. For those that have an espresso machine, don't forget to fill up your water. IBJJF cup from Master Worlds last year. Super cool, if you ask me. One of my favorite cups to use. So we'll take that off, put that here, and then we will pull a double. All right. Also, if you don't take supplements, vitamin B12, everybody lacks this. Everyone is deficient in this. We just don't get it through too much food. So it's super important to supplement with this vitamin B12. And I get the tablets. It's fast dissolve, really tasty. It's a strawberry flavor. So check that one out. Natural. They have a bunch of different brands. I just get mine at HEB. All right. Right there. Curds, I'm going to take it off the pan a little bit because it's really starting to cook. Boom. The curds are a lot smaller. It almost looks like a creamy sauce, but believe it or not, it's just eggs. Sit. Check the bacon, and then we'll get to the coffee. Okay, it's browning. I need to flip that. That way we can get some even burning on both sides. 4 more minutes, and that should do the job. I can't have regular milk, so I use an alternative. I use oat milk or almond milk, but lately I've been buying this brand mainly because the ingredients are almost little to nothing. It tells me it's more at a natural state and not too much process going on, but filtered water, oats, and sea salt. May contain cashews and coconut. Everything's organic. The only downside with less ingredients in the milk is it's not as milky, and the consistency is more water-like. So if you look at it, kind of resembles almond milk, but you know, with 3 ingredients, you can't really complain about trying to keep everything as natural as possible. It's impossible to do that, and it's a lot of work. I always say this, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it's all about keeping it simple. For the morning, I have eggs, about 4 to 5 eggs. I don't know what that equals to as far as protein and fat, but I know it's good. And then I have some bacon cooking here, about 4 to 5 pieces. And then I have a coffee, but only after I drink a whole bottle of water, Mountain Valley preferred, and some electrolytes, just to get my cortisol levels regulated, and I don't have that spike of caffeine in my body. And ultimately, that's what you're trying to do as well, is try to find something that works for you and is not too big of an inconvenience in your routine. At the end of the day, it's all about efficiency. And I feel like this is something that I've built over many years, and I finally got to a point where my routine is convenient, it's efficient, it's effective, and I enjoy it. Look at that bacon. Look at that bacon. And then all that beautiful bacon fat. I try to stay away from white sugar. I know brown sugars really know better, but I just like the way it tastes in a hot coffee. We got some cinnamon. And the key to cinnamon is you have to mix in the cinnamon while it's hot, because if you put it in and you don't stir it in the milk, then it just sits like a glob at the top. Look at that consistency, guys. That is unreal. Give it a try. A couple minutes to spare won't hurt you, but I promise you, you will be happy the moment you taste the consistency of these eggs. And Celtic sea salt. Gotta love my salt. The bacon. Amazing. Oh, that one's kind of burnt. Shit. I guess those were thinner pieces than I thought. Bon appetit. Let's taste this coffee. Oh man. I look forward to this. It's kind of like my reward for, doing a good job at my training job. A little more crispy than I like it to be. Look at that egg. It really doesn't get better than this style of eggs. All right. This is it for the breakfast part. See you in the next one. Peace.